Sinaloa SpongeBob, when cartel nicknames meet Bikini Bottom. In a realm where high-stakes investigations intersect with pop culture, an irresistible thought experiment has emerged. Could the FBI have, ironically, borrowed from SpongeBob SquarePants as a metaphor in its Sinaloa case? While there's no verified evidence that law enforcement dons a Bikini Bottom lens in its investigations, the colorful, offbeat nicknames drifting through cartel circles hint at an accidental blend of street slang and pop culture. Informants and insiders have been tagged with monikers like Jellyfish, Milkshake, Patrick, SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs, sparking playful comparisons and creative narratives that reflect the unpredictable personalities of the drug trafficking underworld. A pop culture paradox. It turns out that in the world of organized crime, especially within groups notorious for their flair and theatricality, nicknames often become ironic badges of honor rather than meticulously planned code names issued by federal agents. The idea of a Sinaloa SpongeBob has become a compelling thought experiment. It invites us to reimagine cartel dynamics through their eccentric cast of Bikini Bottom, while acknowledging that not every name fits the mold. Do these nicknames indicate that informants are consciously modeled after SpongeBob's infectious optimism or Mr. Krabs' ruthless greed? Or are they casual street labels that coincidentally echo the beloved cartoon? The truth is that these names likely emerge from a mix of cultural influence, ironic humor, and the unpredictable nature of cartel allegiances. Mapping Bikini Bottom to the cartel world. Let's indulge in a creative mapping, where we assign some of these quirky monikers to hypothetical roles within the cartel's ecosystem, purely for entertainment and narrative flair. Nickname: SpongeBob. Hypothetical cartel role: the relentless undercover informant. Rationale: much like the ever-optimistic SpongeBob, this operative might approach dangerous undercover missions with a blend of innocence and unflagging dedication. Nickname: Patrick. Hypothetical cartel role: the loyal, low-level operative. Rationale: borrowing from Patrick's seemingly simple and loyal character, this figure could be a foot soldier whose unassuming nature hides a dependable, if not occasionally bumbling, asset. Nickname: Mr. Krabs. Hypothetical cartel role: the profit-driven kingpin. Rationale: echoing Mr. Krabs' infamous fixation on wealth, this persona would represent a cartel leader obsessed with accumulating cash and controlling the financial currents. Nickname: Jellyfish. Hypothetical cartel role: the elusive drifting asset. Rationale: just as a jellyfish flows unpredictably, this nickname might belong to an informant whose elusive presence makes tracking them a challenge, appearing and disappearing at will. Nickname: Milkshake. Hypothetical cartel role: the catalyst for shifts in alliance or betrayal. Rationale: evoking the image of a swirling, unpredictable concoction, this role could embody a double agent or operative who mixes up loyalties and stirs the pot of cartel affairs. Beyond the metaphor, it's essential to underline that while creative narrative framing, like Sinaloa SpongeBob, offers an amusing window into the language of the underworld, it doesn't reflect any formal investigative practice by agencies like the FBI. Law enforcement documentation is far more coded and methodical, even if media depictions have fun with these ironic parallels. In organized crime, nicknames are as much about street credibility and cultural resonance as they are about the internal mythology of these networks. The adoption of a familiar, cartoonish lexicon might simply be a manifestation of the unpredictable nature of human behavior, when power, money, and survival are at stake. When cartel culture meets cartoons, this playful juxtaposition of SpongeBob's world and the perilous corridors of cartel power beckons us to explore how narratives are constructed. How do these ironic monikers affect our perception of the very serious world of organized crime? Do they trivialize the dangers involved, or do they provide much-needed human context to otherwise faceless entities? While the FBI isn't out there handing out cartoon character costumes for its informants, the cultural interplay is a reminder that even in the densest of criminal networks, pop culture can act as a potent mirror to our society's quirks. As we marvel at this Sinaloa SpongeBob thought experiment, one can't help but wonder, What other unexpected cultural metaphors might we find hidden in the shadows of criminal lore? From gangster gags to undercover antics worthy of a Saturday morning cartoon, the interplay between reality and fantasy remains as unpredictable as the underworld itself.